And welcome back to Newsmaker Sunday. Back now with Republican candidate for Governor Tim Michels. Mr. Michels, education. What is it about our current system of state education that you take issue with?
Well, first of all, I want to say I went to public school, K through 12, in Lomira, just south of Fond du Lac. It worked for me, but that was over 40 years ago. And there's some fine public schools in Wisconsin today, but in so many of them, the education scores continue to go down. The state test, the state education test is called the forward test. The numbers go down. The national test, it's called the NAEP test. The numbers just came out 2 days ago. The numbers continue to get worse. In fact, it's so bad in some schools that there's 9 public schools in Wisconsin where the reading comprehension score is 0. That means not a single student in that entire school can read. That is unacceptable. 60% of students cannot read or write at the grade level in Wisconsin. Something has to change. We have to do something different. I am for universal school choice. What does that do? It empowers parents. It puts parents back in charge of their sons and daughters' education. Those tuition dollars right now are attached to a building or an administration. I'm going to have those tuition dollars go with the students, with parents, sons and daughters to the school of their choice. And parents can decide what's good for their sons and daughters. What will this do? This will create competition in the education marketplace. And competition is a great motivator. Right now, I don't think that a lot of schools feel like they have any competition. They know they're going to get their money, and they know that the parents are going to have very few choices but to send their kids there. Well, when they can send their kids to the school of their choice and those tuition dollars go with them, now school administrations, they're going to listen to their customers, if you will, the customers being families and parents. And when parents show up at school board meetings and they say, I don't like what you're teaching and I don't like how you're teaching, right now they're given the stiff arm. They're told, look, we're the educrats. We know what we're doing. We're smarter than you. Just leave it to us. And parents feel very much like they're getting the cold shoulder.
All right, Mr.
When they have those tuition dollars to go with their sons and daughters, the school administrations will start listening. Education will get better in Wisconsin for all students.
I've got about a minute left, sir, and I want to open up the floor to you to give your take on why Tim Michels should be the next governor of the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah, this is really simple what people should remember. I'm going to do 3 things for the people of Wisconsin. I'm going to put more money in everyone's pocket by doing massive tax reform in the state of Wisconsin. Right now, we know that the people are overtaxed because there's a $6 billion surplus in Madison. I want to give that money back to the people and stop overtaxing them. Number 2, I'm going to get crime down in Wisconsin. We're going to back the blue. We're going to get rid of the catch and release DAs, and we will get rule of law in Wisconsin once again. And lastly, number 3, we're going to have better educational opportunities for parents, for their sons and daughters, which will make Wisconsin better for generations to come. But lastly, I'm a businessman. As we started talking on this interview, I'm an outsider. I'm not a career politician. I know how to create jobs. I've done it my entire life. I've created thousands of union jobs, thousands of non-union jobs. I've made payroll. Tony Evers, he's never even run a lemonade stand. It's time for change, and change is on the way with an outsider, with a governor who has served the people, who's always going to be there for hardworking families here in the state of Wisconsin.
Tim Michels, thanks for making the time for us this morning. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
When we come back, we will be joined by incumbent Democratic Governor Tony Evers, so please stay with us.